Get checked for kidney stones. A word of caution from one medical doctor if you're experiencing pain or see blood in your urine. Shamala Pullen tells us more in the health report.
A kidney stone is a solid mass made up of tiny crystals. One or more stones can be in the kidney at the same time. Consultant urologist Dr. Warren Chin says he sees at least 50 cases of kidney stones per month.
There are various types of stones, and the risk factors for people varies depending on what kind of stone you form. If we're to look at the general population, if you have a family history of a personal history of a previous stone, that puts you at a greater risk. Unfortunately, obesity or carrying around too much weight also puts you at increased risk. And certain types of diets, which are high in dark green leafy vegetables, etc., will put some patients who form certain types of stones at risk as well. In our population, women with recurrent bladder infections, young, otherwise healthy women, are at increased risk of stone formation.
He says persons oftentimes present late with a condition, which can lead to infectious complications or loss of kidney function.
The most common sign or symptom from stone disease is flank pain, the costovertebral angle right around the top of your back, left or right side, that's where the kidneys are located. Pain in that region, sometimes wrapping around to the front of the body, is the most common thing that people will feel. If you are having difficulty where you notice blood in the urine, that's always a symptom or a sign that the doctors should evaluate fully. And if any of the patients are turning up with recurrent bladder infections, it usually leads to proper evaluation and diagnosis.
Dr. Chin says treatment can be quite simple. Depending on the size of the stone, a minor procedure can be done to remove it, or in some cases, persons may pass it on their own.
If you know the type of stone that you have, yes, you can usually undertake maneuvers to limit stone risk or new stone formation. The number one thing is hydration, keeping yourself well hydrated, that you pass large volumes of urine will dilute out all the salts and decrease your risk of stones. For patients with recurrent infections, keeping the bladder free from infection will also decrease the risk. And then other maneuvers depends on the type of stones that you form. In our population, salt intake is important because increased salt will cause you to spill increased calcium and oxalate into your urine and put you at increased risk of stone formation.
With our health report, I'm Shamela Pullen wishing you good health.